content Southern Miss Student Media is working on for next week.
Good afternoon, Golden Eagles, and welcome to the weekly wrap-up show on Southern Miss Radio. You're tuned in to WSM 88.5 FM. I'm your host for today, Adeline Fields, and today we're taking a look back at what SM2 has been up to this past week, as well as what's coming up next. We'll be right back talking with Carter Crow from Stratcom right after this quick break.
Calling all families.
Calling all children. And kids of all ages.
Are you looking for a variety of music the whole family can listen to?
Yeah!
Then look no further. We have traditional songs, international tunes, and fresh new beats.
Join us every Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m.
Right here on Southern Miss Radio.
For the Hickory Dickory Dock Show. Catch you Saturday. Catch you then.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
All right, welcome back to the weekly wrap-up on Southern Miss Radio. First up, we have Carter Crow with Stratcom. How are you doing today?
Oh, Adeline, I'm having a lovely day. How are you doing?
Good, good. So tell us about what's been happening in Stratcom world.
Well, it's been a very, very chill week, as to say. The weather going up and down from not so chill to chill, and then it's hot again, and I'm wearing shorts. But we did have a very good week of articles come through, just kind of covering all sorts of things happening on campus. Dance academic leadership. We've got Southern Miss rebounds at home to dominate William Carey.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyway, wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. But overall, it's been a very chill week, though. We've got some videos coming up. We've got some articles coming up for this week's set of papers, and I'm gonna leave that to Vivian to talk about what those articles really entail. But we did, and I will mention this, and again, I will let Vivian expand upon this a little bit more, but we did get to have our volunteers meeting today, which we started promoting last week, so it was very exciting, and like I said, Vivian will have more to say, and all I really have to say for Stratcom is go ahead and follow us at SM2.USM on Instagram, on Facebook, we're Southern Miss Student Media, same on X. YouTube, we are Southern Miss Student Media Center. And then we also have a website that you can go check out all of these articles digitally from your phone, iPad, computer, anything that you can read Google from. So, yeah, that really covers it.
We did have that fun Thanksgiving video.
Oh, we did. We asked students what was the most overhyped Thanksgiving food. Let me ask y'all, what do y'all think? Let me tell y'all, the biggest one that threw me was turkey. People said they didn't like turkey, and I was like,
I'm with them.
what?
I'm sorry.
Okay, but what do you eat?
I eat anything
Pig?
but turkey.
Like, are you a pulled pork girl?
I don't think I'm just not a turkey girl. Like, maybe chicken.
I'm with you.
Okay, chicken. See, my Thanksgiving always got the turkey, but we always got some pulled pork after. So that's why I asked about the pulled pork.
Yeah.
Do y'all have like roast chickens and stuff?
We do chicken and everything else. I don't know, just turkey doesn't do it for me.
Okay, well that's
Sometimes
fair.
it's dry.
Yeah, it's dry.
It's hard to
I
get
will
right.
say the stuffing, a lot of people said stuffing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Really?
I'm so sorry, but I agree.
My mom makes some good stuffing.
I love stuffing.
I can't eat everybody's
so much.
stuffing though.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid. One Thanksgiving I had an oyster stuffing and it was not the tea. But Adeline, what's your most overhyped
I've got to say,
Thanksgiving food?
I mean, turkey is so hit or miss because if you do it right, it's really good.
Yeah.
But if it's not like done perfectly, then it's kind of
Yeah.
Or maybe like mashed potatoes. It depends.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay. See, I feel like there would be mixed reactions. Okay. I don't know why. I feel like no one else. I believe someone might have even said it in the video. But I don't care for a green bean casserole.
Why did I know you were gonna say that?
Yeah.
What? It is the most like bland.
I love green bean casserole.
It's-
That's like what I live for.
This casserole right here.
Vivian said, and I make a good one too.
I do.
I could never get behind the green bean casserole.
That's my favorite.
But yeah, so I'm glad I asked y'all to get a consensus and decide that I guess I'm not eating a lot of normal things for Thanksgiving since everyone doesn't like anything that anybody puts on. What's y'all's favorite?
Well, we just discussed mine, so.
Yes, we know Vivian loves her some green bean casserole.
My grandma makes the best cornbread stuffing. It's divine. It's so
Golly,
That's
that
valid.
sounds so good.
good.
My mom, and I can only eat hers because I like it, but she makes some really good Brussels sprouts.
Ooh.
I love a Brussels sprout.
Yes.
Oh, a mini cabbage.
I love
A mini
it.
cabbage.
Yes, that's what it is. Oh, it's so
But
good.
like she like halves hers, so it's not like a whole thing. It's
And they're like
half.
crispy. Okay.
Yes. If the whole room's just saying, we all know how good it is. We feel it in our souls, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
wait.
Get us some Brussels sprouts.
Gosh. Okay.
Good to
This
know.
may be a hot take. Real quick, I want to see y'all's opinion. Sweet potato casserole. Okay. Everybody
I
on the
love
mic
it.
said
I
no.
don't love it.
I
I-
like sweet potatoes when they're like savory. I don't like the marshmallows and like
Because they're already so sweet.
Wait, I like the marshmallows.
I'm hurt. Give me every last bit of
like
sugar
all the that's too much.
and fattening. Put butter on it. Make it delicious.
Drown it in butter.
But yeah, so we got a lovely video. Go ahead and check that out. See what the students of USM feel are the most overrated. You just heard it from us, but see what they got to say at SM2.USM on Instagram and Southern Miss Student Media on basically everything else. Go ahead and check us out. Give us a like. Give us a follow.
Yep, go check it out, y'all. Right after this break, we'll be back with Micah Hill on SMTV.
The Southern Miss Theater Department continues to showcase their play this month, titled The Colored Museum, which emphasizes African American heritage. The play first premiered in 1986 by George C. Wolfe and uses satire to explore Black identity. The production isn't like a normal play where the cast and audience are separated. Here at USM, this version puts the audience on stage with the actors, guiding them through exhibits that depict Black culture. The director of the play and theater professor, Miss Hilary Scales Lewis, says viewers can expect a range of emotions.
It's a mixture of like joyful expression and like pretty like heartbreaking moments, and I really feel like that's what this piece is like it's very like an explosion of, you know, Black culture, joyful culture, but also it's heartbreaking, and also it's confusing, and also it's shocking, and also it's unknown, which is really the Black experience in a nutshell. And so I wanted to give the audience a taste of that.
The play discusses cultural stereotypes, slavery, segregation, racism, the queer experience, generational trauma, and more. One of the cast members is DeCameron Edmondson, who plays 4 different main roles. He says the play questioned and challenged common topics within the Black community.
It's also a mask that Black people endure, right? We have so much of these aspirations growing up, and we fight for so much. We want to be so much, but what happens when we have to endure white America? Do we still maintain our Blackness, or do we have to shrivel and hide?
For Edmonton, the play reinforced the powerful message that Black is beautiful. Scales Lewis expressed her gratitude to the theater department and USM for encapsulating a unique and important performance. The show will continue throughout the month with dates available on USM's calendar page. Kennedy Drake, SMTV.
Welcome back to the weekly wrap-up. You're listening to WSM 88.5 FM. We have Micah Hill with us from Southern Miss TV now. So how's it going?
It's going, and we have made some really great progress this week. But before we get into that, I just wanted to quickly tap on some things that we have talked about in our new show. So first, do you guys like giraffes?
Oh, I love a giraffe.
Me too.
It's like Toys R Us.
Well, we had Sue Ellen pass away. Yeah.
At the zoo.
At the zoo.
No.
I know.
The other two giraffes are lost.
Oh.
They don't know. Did you see the post they posted?
I
They
did
were
not see
like,
that post.
they were like, we don't know how they're gonna handle the people interactions now because they used to follow Sue Ellen around.
Oh my
I know.
gosh.
I know. I'm devastated, and I live right next to the zoo, so I just think
Wow.
about it all the time.
As you can see, the community is devastated.
It's really sad.
I'm devastated. That's horrible.
Yeah, so prayers up for Sue Ellen and her family. But besides that, 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that the government was shut down.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen the government is now
It's
up.
back open.
It is open.
They opened it up.
That's great.
Thank the Lord.
What's great?
Chong.
What's not great is that if we are trying to travel for Christmas or for Thanksgiving or any other holiday, your flight might be canceled.
I had heard about
It is increasing. We've talked about it in the SMTV News this episode. So watch out. Lots of students are concerned. I'm concerned. I have some flights that I've been booked, but because of the government shutdown, that has affected a lot. So something to keep your eye out for. Now, what I was talking about with the updates with SMTV was that this episode was our first real live show. Everything that was done was live. Ooh. It was in the studio. What you see is what we got. And I'm really proud of the team. I'm really proud. I want to shout out Stephanie Perez-Munoz. She did our script for this show. So shout out to her. That is not easy to do. Shout out to everyone in my producing team, everyone that was on the floor. It was tense in that room. You know, locked in. Yeah, we were locked in because we wanted it to be a good show. And then, so for the people in our anchor position, we had Kenny Drake, and then we had Gabby Cox. We had Sophia Vetrano for weather, and then we had Alvia Walker for sports. So shout out to them. They did great. Some things that we're just gonna keep improving. Like, this is just the beginning, so we're looking forward to it. And you can check out the episode at Southern Miss Student Media on YouTube.
So exciting! Welcome to the world of live shows.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else to add with SMTV?
I think Vivian's gonna take it away.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we have a news wrap from Stephanie Perez-Munoz on a student-run food drive. So check that out, and we'll be right back.
The Golden Eagle Fitness Club and the Southern Christian Student Center are hosting a food drive for their Turkey Bowl football game. Whichever club raises the most donations will have an advantage on game day. Campus Minister of SCSE, Ben Rickman, explains why the clubs are doing this.
We have really close connections with the Berean Children's Home, and we understand that going into winter and going into this time of the holidays, that, man, food is so important for them because food security is such a huge deal.
Former resident of the Berean Children's Home, Matthew Morrow, explains how this can impact some of his friends who are living there.
It would kind of be a big benefit because then they would feel like someone loves me, someone wants to hang out with me. And then just feeling that can be a lot.
President of the Golden Eagle Fitness Club, Joseph Dunlap, says that he wants them to be known for more than just a club.
Not only do we want to be known for making an impact on campus, but also just showing love and kindness for people just like Jesus did. That's all we want to do.
Students in the community can drop off canned goods all the way up to personal hygiene products to 3500 Montague Boulevard before game day November 24th before 4 p.m. I'm Stephanie Perez-Munoz with SMTV News.
Sponsorship comes from Furniture Direct, with locations in Hattiesburg, Laurel, and Columbia. Are you looking for a deal? Lots of styles on a good value? You can find them on Facebook at Furniture Direct Hattiesburg for the latest specials and promotions. Or you can shop anytime at FurnitureDirectNow.com. You can see why Furniture Direct is your furniture destination.
People do it everywhere.
In the kitchen, in the bedroom.
Yes, even the park.
When it comes to your health,
there is no wrong place or time to get an HIV test.
Knowing your HIV status allows you to live your life
and stay healthy.
So pick a spot.
Make HIV testing a part of your routine.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
You'll be glad you did.
I'm Jamie Presley.
I'm Jay Ellis.
I'm Ray Santiago.
I'm Terrence J.
And I'm
acting against AIDS.
Visit cdc.gov/doing it.
United Way fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in our community. To learn more or get involved, call 601-545-7141. We have one life. To live better, we must live united. In Southeast Mississippi, we stand united for the most vulnerable in our community. Become a game changer and volunteer by calling United Way of Southeast Mississippi at 601-545-7141. We have one life. To live better, we must live united.
Welcome back to the Weekly Wrap Up. You're tuned in to WSM 88.5 FM. Next up we have Vivian with, she's going to be talking about all of the MMJ work.
All the things.
She covers a lot.
Everything.
She's talking about everything.
Yes. I feel like the umbrella, like, over all the things. Yeah, so we had a lot of great stories this week, a lot of campus news. Braylon Braxton, our quarterback for our football team, was recognized for the Davy O'Brien Award watch list, which is I don't know a whole lot about sports, but apparently that's a really big deal. And so that's really cool. We've also had a lot of different things going on campus-wide, a lot of new programs, like different majors have been added. There's a lot of things that we've been covering. We also talked about like seasonal sickness and how to deal with that. I know everybody under the sun has been feeling not good. And also on top of it, just the stress of finals and like, we're all just run down a little bit. So Kira Fox kind of addressed that for us. And then, yeah, we just covered a lot of different things. We talked about, as Micah Hill mentioned, we talked about the effects of students traveling for the holidays with the government shutdown, which it might also affect me. So I'm very nervous about that, but we shall see. And then we did have a feature on a U.S. nursing dean, and then we had a lot of different things covered. So, that's another interesting one I didn't notice before. I think this was a student submission, why some USM students aren't dating. So that's very intriguing.
You know, we could really dive into that.
I know. That's like a hot-hitting topic. But yeah, and then we also talked about Democrats breaking the supermajority in Mississippi, which was a really big deal. Gabby Cox covered that for us and really broke it down. She also made a really nice graph to kind of explain it in an easy way, which was really helpful, I think, for the newscast, but also for the newspaper. Because I know for me, like, sometimes I get like, what are we talking about now? I'm lost. So that was really good. And then the Southern Miss Theater Department is actually doing a play right now called The Colored Museum, and Kennedy Drake covered that. I know she did a radio wrap on that as well, so you've probably heard about that. And then British Studies, the program is 50 years old, so they had a whole event last week. We have a lot of different study abroad programs. I know there's different communications programs that you can do. I think Stephanie's doing the intercession one, which is really cool. And then next week is Thanksgiving break. Woo! We are all excited about that. So we will not have an episode of SMTV next week or the prints published, but we will have some different web articles going out, and we will have our MMJs working on some short form videos. So definitely stay tuned for our social media next week, because I think it's going to have a lot of great content. They all have a variety of ideas for their short form. And some of them have done short form before, but not all of them. So I think this is a really good experience for them, because in the real world, you do have to do all the different things. You do have to create short form content, but then for the newscast, it has to be completely different. So I think that's going to be a really good skill for them to add to their toolkit. But yeah, and then one of the op-eds that one of our students is writing for next week is about AI music, which has been definitely a huge conversation. I'm really excited to see that piece come out because I think like a country song charted like top hit and it was not a real artist.
Yeah, this was on like Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, so it's very concerning, and with a video or a picture you can tell fairly easily, at least in our age demographic, what AI is and what it isn't. But with music, there's no real way to tell. Like, it takes a very trained ear to know that kind of thing. So
I mean, I'm a sound and recording arts student, and like listening to things is like my whole deal.
Right.
I can't tell.
Right. Which is really scary. So Ty is going to be writing a story on that. I'm really excited to read that from him. And then, we have basketball season has started, so our sports MMJs have been working with the basketball teams and covering them. Women's basketball has been doing really well. I think they're 4-0 now.
I think 5.
Oh, 5-0.
I checked.
Okay,
Maybe.
so they are on a winning streak, which is really exciting.
To the top.
And so we have some stuff like that. We also have some really great stories for our last show in the works. I know Gabe Calhoun, he's one of our sports MMJs. He is doing a feature on Coach Bilderback, which I think will be really awesome to see that. I think that's a really important part of the sports puzzle that we have going on. And then we have the Christmas holidays are coming up, so we have a few stories kind of related to that a little bit. We also had our interest meeting today, so we had a bunch of different volunteers come in and learn about what SM2 is, which was really cool. We got to speak with them and kind of what they're interested in and the opportunities that SM2 can bring for them. So I'm really excited to see what next semester is going to look like. Our last week of production is the week after Thanksgiving. So I feel like this semester has been really long, but also suddenly flown by.
So short.
And our last SMTV newscast will be live for the public. So they have been working really hard to prepare for that. Like Micah said, we did a test run this week, and it went pretty well. So let's just wrap it up and make sure that this last show is really good. And I think our content's going to be really good. I know radio, y'all probably have some things coming up for the last week of production. So, but that's pretty much over here what's going on.
Awesome. Well, I'll give a quick update on radio. This past week, we had on Monday Emily Dent talking about a maternal health research study that she's running. Really interesting information with that. I hosted that show, so got to kind of talk with her about it's interesting. Hattiesburg has, pretty good like resources, but still our maternal health is just not quite where it should be in relation to that. So really interesting study that she's doing with that. I think that was my favorite interview from this week. Tuesday we had Caitlin Bennett on the 0 to 3 donation drive, information about that donation drive, and you can, go donate. On Wednesday we had Jalen Satcher, who's the president of the Association of Black Journalists. We did that show and our Thursday show remote from the Shoemaker Square Fountain. Thursday show was, we learned about the cultural gala and dance night. So really good week of interviews for us on radio. Next week we'll be live Monday and Tuesday with Southern Miss Today. On Monday, we have Haley Adorno with the Forensic Science Society. And Wednesday and Thursday, we are off for Thanksgiving break.
Be thankful.
But we'll still be playing music, just not our usual Southern Miss Today show. But you can still listen to some great tunes. I think that's about it for the weekly wrap up, unless anybody else has something to add.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Well,
Stay on exams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Finals are coming up.
Yep. And
Study hard.
yeah, have a great Thanksgiving break. See you guys later.
This has been the Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up. A look at the events Southern Miss Student Media has covered throughout the week and the events Southern Miss Student Media is working on for next week. The Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up airs Fridays at noon on Southern Miss Radio. We'll see you next week for the Southern